Where'd you go, Zanzibar? This is Zenzi. And get a little light in the situation. Keep it green. And, oh, you turned around. That's why. Yeah, I must have been taking pictures of nature. All right. That'll give YouTube something to put up. This is Bongo Naked. Hashtag Bongo Naked. This one is purely about the celebration of humanness. I feel I have a compatriot in Magic Matthew McConaughey. That man's brain is philosophical AF. I can't tell you. Reading his memoir, Green Lights, we're talking about the instance where, he was high on life. I don't think it was a sports thing that would do it for me, but it did it for him. And, some partying, we have stimulants in this culture, legal ones, that attenuate, these kinds of like, wow, it's just great to be alive, and just not enslaved in plantation capitalism. So me and Matthew McConaughey, I related to his story about, all this was going on, and he was really on a, not a bender, a Zenzer. And so he's home in his house. Because I'm at home in my Taj Mahal of homelessness. 1999 Isuzu Trooper. Can't get one of those. We are very anti-consumerist on the Bongo Naked podcast. Oh, can I do a podcast with Matthew McConaughey? Another challenge for the hashtag Breaking Brilliant Netflix streaming series. Whereas those men made meth, this woman wakes wisdom. I'm the one that shouts, Mama says, knock you out. Don't call it a comeback. I'm Fresh Prince from scratch. A little bit of Free Big Willie style. About to get catalyzed by the globe's original consulting philosopher, quantum physiology. That means I have a theory of consciousness, yo. It's a philosophy of everything that is conscious. And that's what enables me to be this sort of stand-up philosopher performing hashtag Socratic improv. That's what you're listening to, my friends. Aging. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I am just about able to redefine aging as a Christmas gift. So, there really is a physiological difference between baths and showers. It's really important. I won't go into the details, but I want you to think about that as a sort of order chaos binary spectrum, complementarity. Life works in cycles, and from chaos and disorder, life then, rebuilds. Growth requires pain. And, we have this one word, and it means like a million different things. Hi, Zenzi. My puppy woke up. All this wonderful energy. The secret to anti-aging, because we got a flawed conception of what aging is to spend time on your postural integrity, right? Get your posture, get your body all aligned, and then your left-right synchrony. I mean, I got this physiologically tight. I can explain this to Professor Robert Sapolsky of Stanford, teaching physiology, neuroscientist, neuroendocrinologist, primatologist. That's the hobby of his. It makes me feel like he's the first great ape to help me get the next 99 monkeys. So that Will being philosophy, that's where Will Smith payoff comes in. I said this is a naming opportunity, Will. We got a degree of separation. Verifiable. And I've got a lot of IP. Creative, artisanal IP on hashtag how to demolish racism by 2030, amongst many other things. But that's the most important one. See, all this is really basically so that I can repay the friendship of the black humans at Carnegie Mellon between 1986 and 1992 or so. The only time in my life when I was not living in an abusive relationship to whiteness was at Carnegie Mellon, where I just somehow befriended black human after black human after black human. It just was an important demonstration of advanced anti-racism. Now, I think y'all really not doing anti-racism very well. I'm giving you a FFF. Faulty, flawed, and fraudulent paradigms of the Western whiteness thought tradition. Like, okay, we gotta have the A for effort situation, right? Those because there's not enough of you trying. We'll have that perfectly clear. I understand that. But we just need the right people trying. We need there to be an entercation empire describing the future world of racial harmony. We create the entertainment and we potentiate that being the civilization. Here's the you want references, you want to show me the paper. In Chip and Dan Heath's book, Switch, How to Change When Change is Hard, great stuff in there. The one that I'm applying right here, the heuristic, is what MADD did, MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. You know, in this, there was a whole time when, like, it was just, fine to be drunk and drive. Well, this is a cray-cray nation, right? But how Mothers Against Drunk Driving really changed a massive percentage of Americans' behavior or potential behavior. Lots of work went into it, but what they describe as I would call a fulcrum, Malcolm Gladwell, hey, holler, New Yorker article opportunities here. I'm so grandiose. How grandiose are you, Zenzi? I would like to see if I could be the first, like Marie Curie got 2 Nobel Prizes. I would like Robert Sapolsky to do the first profile of my brain and Malcolm Gladwell to do the second. And we'll still let Michael Pollan do third. I reached out to Michael Pollan earlier this year. So he came in third place. Malcolm Gladwell, I have some emotional reparations for the Sandra Bland catastrophe. I mean, I'm over here going through something very similar. I'm being criminalized for sleeping. I am epileptic. I think that's the fullness of the word. I've never said it out loud before. You know what I'm talking about? I am an American citizen having her civil rights violated for sleeping. I have a right to life. If I have been forced to live in my car because none of y'all will pay me for my hashtag breaking brilliance, I'm gonna get hashtag redheaded She-Hulk explosive angry. And as an autistic human with selective mutism and should be the girl in the plastic bubble, John Travolta, 1970s reference. Those were the days. Moving on up to the Stanford campus, to a deluxe dormitory. Suite for me and Zenzi. Who knows if it's in the sky? I'm moving on up. Could y'all just help this go viral so I can get Lenny Kravitz to call me? Because there's only one way in the universe to get Lenny Kravitz to call you. If you're me. You gotta ask him to call you. Let him know you need to speak to him about how his mother, Roxy Roker, she's the one who inspired my anti-racism. I just want to chat about what his mother meant to me. I mean, she was so pivotal. And sort of all the accolades and all the acclaim. I mean, she really deserved it for a fierce portrayal of the first interracial relationship on American TV. Like this station is cray-cray. And hashtag Chappelle challenge. Why can't I get my neighbor Ben Jealous to phone me as well? So here we go. Let's make this bongo naked go viral. So I can get my, 1 degree of separations to Will and Ben Jealous. All right, y'all. It's been Zenzi. You see the final layer of this is Matthew McConaughey was playing the bongos in his house. Clothing optional, right? In your private property. The police just came right in. And he didn't put his clothes on because the only way to prove their versus them is to just be naked. He's Matthew McConaughey. Why the fuck not? But I am not. In similar terms, why this has got to be really good. I need help right now. Because Jada and I got to figure out this hair situation. I'm going bald. And it is not going to... I can't be naked like Matthew McConaughey. Nor can I be bald like Jada. I need to not die of malnutrition in 2024 in the U.S. of hypocrisy. Because I'm autistic. With one trait that apparently nobody knows about called hyperlexia. I talk like this, y'all. I do not deserve to die. Harmony.